well, this is the third fucking time I'm trying to do this video. You got your fake SMF, your real SMF. This is what the fake SMF comes in, a little box. This is what a real Strider comes in, plastic bag. Pretty nice plastic bag. I mean, it's a fucking plastic bag. Alright, right off the bat, obviously this is real. Digicam. Dark Earth Brown, Flame Titanium, brand new. This is sold, so I'm just doing this video for just reference. Hold on one second. And this is your black G10. The G10 is really smooth. Comparable to like a Spyderco Tenacious, just your cheap Chinese G10. Really no grip. It doesn't really bother me that much. The backspacer is part of the G10 side. It's all one piece, just like a real Strider. Stonewashed titanium. Your main difference you're going to find on the Lego fake SMF is it has a blade stop for when you close the blade. That stops it. Simple as that. Real SMF, the blade stop is inside. It's a hump in the G10 that stops the blade when you close it. That's your main difference, really. Overall size. Oh, crucial burp. The real SMF is bigger by, I'd say, about at least 1/4 of an inch. So that's that. This is what they're calling D2 steel. Sorry, I had to itch my nose. D2 steel. Who the fuck knows? You know, it could be 440A. I don't fucking know what it is. They say it's D2 steel. 5mm thickness, just like on the real SMF. Same blade thickness. Yeah. The pocket clip on the fake is stainless steel. This is titanium. I know it is because I can just tell by the way it feels. It's not a very heavy knife for its size. And yeah, that's titanium. This is, however, stainless steel. Pocket clip is a little bit crooked, you can see. Not much. I've tried to adjust that, but that's just how it goes. Sorry. That's just how it is. A little bit crooked. Can't adjust it. There's your lockup. Lockup on this fake is rock solid. No blade play. Lockup on this real one's also rock solid. This is not very smooth at all. It's kind of rough to open and close. It's new, I know, but it's not very smooth. Maybe it'll break in, maybe it won't, I don't know. Bronze phosphorus bushings. Of course, this has bronze phosphorus bushings as well. Another difference. The lock bar stabilizer on the fake is kind of like what you would see on a double gunner grip or a concealed carry. It's domed. And of course, this is a Lego fake. A real Lego is going to come with that flat. It's never going to come with that domed lock bar stabilizer. The fake comes with it. It says Strider. It's got the Strider emblem. This particular SMF has the exact same emblem on this side. A little bit smaller than this one. And Strider, spelled correctly. The opening hole on the fake is just the slightest bit smaller than the real. Again, not much. Really not much at all. One thing that nobody ever mentions about the fake is the grind on this knife. Same, it's a flat grind, full flat grind. But it is a hell of a lot thinner, a lot leaner grind. Meaning like right in this area, it's not nearly as thick right here. You know, from the edge to about here as a real SMF. Real SMF is a lot thicker grind. A whole hell of a lot thicker. This is a lot thinner. A lot thinner. This knife came absolutely razor sharp too. I mean, stupid sharp. Super redneck sharp. This SMF also came really sharp. Not quite as sharp as that fake, but pretty, I mean, sharp enough. It's sharp. That's the Flame Titanium. Anyways, I'm going off on a fucking bullshit. The screws on this, these are T8 on the fake. Same for the pocket clip. They're pretty good. Pretty good. The screws on this side, like if you take a real strider apart, this won't turn. On this one, these little nuts on the back will turn. They're not knurled like on a real SMF, so they'll stay in there. This one, you try to take it apart, these turn. Again, not that big of a deal. The cutouts for the frame lock, pretty much the same. The lanyard hole, all that shit. What else? The real SMF is a shitload smoother. It's a lot smoother, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you. It's a whole lot smoother. This knife is really rough. It'll probably break in though. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's a lot rougher to open and close, no matter if you adjust the pivot or not. This one is rock solid, and it's really smooth. And it's new, too. Pretty much brand new. Really, really smooth. They're both rock solid. What else, guys? The pivot, it's the same. It's got oil all over it. It's just like this one. On this side, this takes a different size on this side than the real one. I don't know what size this is. I don't really need it though. I just take the that homemade strider tool I have. I literally just hold this side, even on real striders, and then I just take this side off. I've never needed to put anything over here. Maybe I've just gotten lucky. I don't know. Here's a closed size comparison. Let me try to get them lined up so you can see. May not look like it, but the real one is about a 1/4 inch bigger. Obviously, this being the real one, this being the fake one. I don't know. Do I think this fake strider is worth it for the money? Yeah, I do. I definitely think it's a fantastic knife for the $85 it costs to ship to your door, and it comes in about, I don't know, a week or two, 2 weeks probably to get to you. That's how long it took me to get it. It was about 2 weeks. It's honestly a very impressive knife for the money, for $85. Not real smooth, but just rock fucking solid. You know, who knows what the blade steel really is, so that's always a questionable. They say it's D2. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. But, great knife for the money. Really great knife. Does it replace real striders for me? No. To be honest with you, it leaves me wanting more. But, you know, I'm extremely particular when it comes to knives. Sometimes real striders leave me wanting more. Sometimes they don't. Like this one is fantastic. This knife is a good knife, but I'd still rather prefer to have a real SMF than this. It's not like this takes the place of a real SMF for me. It may for you. I don't know. It's a good knife to get to see if you like, you know, the way SMF feels in the hand and carries in the pocket and stuff like that, to see if you want to spend the money on a reel. For me, just how smooth the real ones are. I know a lot of people say they're not that smooth, but everyone I've ever had has been really smooth and easy to open and solid lockup. Maybe not always perfect, but pretty good. Pretty good. So this does not take the place of a real SMF for me. Is it a good knife? I think it's a fantastic knife. I think that if somebody had one of these knives and they said it's a piece of shit, unless theirs is totally different than mine, they're fucking lying. It's not a piece of shit. This is a pretty good knife, especially for the money. Really, really can't complain. It's pretty amazing, actually. But it does not take the place of real striders for me. Not just because I know it's fake and, you know, I want a real strider just to be a fucking cool guy. No, none of that. It's just a little bit smaller than SMF. I don't particularly care for the way this stop pin looks. Function's fine. Don't get me wrong, function's fine. It's just not nearly as smooth. I don't know what the steel is, and the G10's not really nearly as good at all, really. Just cheap Chinese G10. But it's a good knife. If you're on the fence about it, I say go ahead and get it. It's the overall quality control is not too great. I mean, the screws may be whatever, shit they may strip out. I don't know. They may not. They may be great for you. These have been good. These screws haven't stripped. I've taken them apart. It's fine, really. But, I mean, you can hear that fucker lock up. It's solid. There's your lockup. Solid knife. I'd say this real one feels a little bit more solid as far as lockup. This is rock solid. This real one. It's so smooth, too. This one is also rock solid, but if I really, really tug on the tip, I can get a little play out of it. I can't really get any play out of this real one. But anyways, that's it, guys. I definitely think they're worth the money. That's my comparison. If you don't like it, fuck you. If you do like it, cool. If you have any questions, comments, or you just want to be an asshole, just leave it in the comment box or PM me. Alright, later, guys.